What's your life been like that?
XavierSoBased. That's a name everyone's been hearing recently, both from his music and just Xavier in general. You probably have heard him or seen the Patchmade music video that blew him up, heard his music and went, damn, this is kinda hard, mad different, even compared to other underground rappers, but hard. Or you thought it was trash and just moved on. Whatever you think, he's been getting a lot of attention and collabing with a lot of well-known figures in the underground as well. So let's talk about him. The first time I heard Xavier's music, it was a little less than a year ago, I think. I heard a couple songs and just thought they were alright. I don't know why I remember this, but I was looking through my friends' likes on SoundCloud and clicked on a Yapo JJ song produced by Xavier called Taylor Swift. Thought it was Xavier because I wasn't too familiar with Xavier, then realized, oh, he just produced it, and went down the rabbit hole of his music. And I didn't really like it at all, except a couple songs. One of the songs I could barely hear, like I was like, what is he even saying? The other song, I was like, this is just weird as hell, like really like it. He's just making sounds in the mic. But then I heard his Jersey club inspired music and songs with claps playing over and over again, like, you know, the Cash Pain beats. And slowly but surely I started to see the vision, and I finally understood why this guy's fans, because his music is actually pretty good. That was like 8 months ago, or wait, no, maybe 6, I'm not sure. By the way, he has been a producer for quite a while. He's got some songs he's produced mostly for himself and his friends, and has been doing it for a minute too. Anyways, after hearing songs like Last Halloween, which is his hardest song, not even a debate, his collab with Lil B, his other stuff with 1C, check this guy out named Static, another member of 1C, he's hard too. Another song that made me start liking his music even more was Chris Dubs. I remember listening to it at first and thinking it was some hot trash. I don't know about you, but my brain is kind of fried from clicking on songs so much, so I click on a song and hit one of the numbers on the keyboard and it skips to a part of the song. Usually I skip to the chorus or the hook, and for some reason I just wasn't feeling it. And then all of a sudden this heavenly godly sample starts playing. He had some reverb to it, I think, and that alone made me keep listening to the song, and I kind of liked it. So I've been listening to his music for some months now. I wasn't a huge fan or anything, I'm not gonna front, and I'll be honest, he drops so much that some of his songs are just throwaways to me. For example, Patchmade is part of his album Install. There's a couple songs on there I really liked, like Classist and Satanic, but some of them are just alright. Not throwaways actually, just songs that are okay to me at the least. But what really drew me to his music was his unique sound. There's an interview, or podcast I should say, with him and this other dude, DJ Renaissy, I think, and he talks about him being inspired by Certified Trapper, a Milwaukee rapper. And then DJ Renaissy talks about how Xavier and Certified Trapper are some of the only rappers that are innovating right now, and he's right. Certified Trapper gets a bit repetitive after a couple of songs, but Xavier definitely doesn't. He's not a one-trick pony. He works with a plethora of producers, is constantly experimenting, and really switches up his sound a lot. I think part of the reason he's so experimental and so different is probably because of his personality. But like he said in that same podcast with DJ Renaissy, his influences did the same thing. He spoke about his influences like Drain Gang, Gravity Boys, Goth Money, so that's like Young Lean, Blade, Thigh Boy, Echo, Black Cray. I'm sure he was listening to other stuff as well. He was listening to Space Ghost Perp, and obviously he was listening to Lil B when he was really little. So knowing that, the type of music he makes shouldn't really come as a shock to you. He's also a part of 3 collectives. 1C, that's like his main group. Then he's also part of Nova Gang. That's probably the most well-known collective from the time period when everyone and their mom was making hyperpop. They don't really make hyperpop anymore, but Xavier is part of Nova as well. He's also part of So Evil Boys. And he's also collaborators with some of his like IRL friends that aren't part of these collectives. Honestly, I don't listen to everyone in either of these collectives, I just like some of them. Of course, whenever someone's sound is so different, not everyone is going to be a huge fan of his music. When Patchmade was blowing up on Twitter, a popular streamer known as Your Rage kind of dissed Xavier. He said, I don't understand how some of you can genuinely like this new dog sometimes, bro. By the way, this is the same guy that said So Fago was a Lil Uzi clone. Xavier said, I understand my music's not for everyone, but you on. He then made the cringiest response I've seen in a while, even for Twitter. He said, oh nah, I thought this was a troll. No way someone's actually making music like this. Just trying to play it off, I guess, saying he wasn't trying to send hate to another man's hustle. And then he said, you still gotta get ratioed though. And couldn't ratio Xavier despite having 100 times the Twitter followers Xavier has. He has 500,000, Xavier has 6K. Which is pretty funny and a testament to Xavier's fanbase. There was some more hate, or just jokes to be honest. Like, who is this guy? There's just one tweet. There's a new rapper every day. Who the actual is XavierSoBased? Lil Shine. I remember when Lil Shine was streaming, someone paid him to react to Patchmade. He praised it, saying something along the lines of him being tired of no one in the underground being unique, and said he saw the vision even though it wasn't exactly his type of music. Fulcrum was a pretty big supporter of Xavier and still is. He called him the future, and recently Xavier opened for Fulcrum in New York at his own show, and you can even see Fulcrum turning up to Xavier here. He pissed off the bartender in this clip, and recently it feels almost as if Xavier has been working with everyone. Doo-Wop Kane, Slime Cito, he's in the studio with them, High C, David Shoddy, he even has a song with Joey. So when I say he's working with everyone, I really mean it. And he's doing this all as a kid. He's very young, like a year older than me. There's an Instagram live where his Dominican mom is screaming at him for being up so late at like 5 a.m.
Damn. See, that's why I be muting.
And he doesn't even end the live, he just thinks it's funny. Also, he's gay, he's like bisexual, forgot to say. So let's talk a little bit about Xavier as a person, how he moves. There's an article by Nobels, an independent underground rap publication by some Indian guy. Not from India, he's just Indian. Shout out to him. And he sort of talks about Xavier. He's a very good writer as well. He wrote this piece on Xavier's music. I'll read part of it right now. So where's the path through Xavier's music? To start, you might notice that it's high-pitched and highly rhythmic. Little bursts of vocalized nothings looped over and over into euphoric incantations. Songs seem to end, start again, collide with new songs like someone's messing around with a DJ control. Vocally, he is cool and nonchalant. Sometimes kind of blissed out. Sometimes kind of flat. There's so much music, at least 9 projects this year alone. Instead of making the obvious comparison, I'll just point you to his actual collaboration with the Bass God. Drawing from the bouncy rhythms of Michigan and Milwaukee rap, sharpening the plastic teeth of early digicore, these muddy mixes start to feel like sugary dance music, like pop radio being chewed up for its nutrients by the Iron Giant. Xavier's music hinges on your investment. First listen, it might sound like Scare the Hose music. Listen to a lot of it, I recommend starting with Who Are You, and you'll start to feel its groove and pluck out Xavier's funny, doo-wop-esque lyrics. He also talks about Xavier's shows. If you follow him on social media, it looks like this dude performs every other day, I'm not even kidding. Here's what Mono had to say. Xavier performs in the darkest, dingiest corners of New York City. He pops out at what are essentially high school parties and skater lineups, with a little to no boundary between artist and audience. A girl erupts on some onlookers for filming her doing graffiti. A couple skaters try for the 5th time to fly over some rolled up human bodies. A small crowd is drawn to its glow like moths. One climbs down, then the others follow. XavierSoBased, an unassuming guy, no older than 17, no taller than 5'6", peers into the abyss, egging on spelunkers with a grin. I don't even know what spelunkers means. Okay, so it means people who discover or explore caves, so I guess he's comparing the atmosphere of the shows that Xavier performs in to caves. And I didn't realize he was only 5'6". Let me read on. You'll probably miss XavierSoBased set unless you stick around until 3 a.m. He went home. But as your eyes and ears get heavier, this all starts to feel like his music anyways. And then you finally catch a real life XavierSoBased set. This one's somewhere in Bushwick by a herd of slumbering trucks and buses. Bodies torpedo under the moonlight as Chris Stubbs squelches out of a PA. Someone tosses a dead rat from a bridge up above. Yo, that's kinda crazy. And there's XavierSoBased, performing songs with 100k SoundCloud streams like their anthems to new nations, dancing to cutting edge rhythms of rap music and bringing a fresh face scene together. Great article and great analysis of Xavier. So where do I see Xavier in a couple of years? Honestly, I have no clue. I think he could become really big, in the underground at least. I'd be lying to you if I thought he would ever become mainstream. But with how popular his sound has become, it's not out of the question. The style of music he's making right now, the Cash Payne beats, etc. A lot of people are hopping on that wave, and he'll get better through the wave hoppers, which is just inevitable. He's spoken on this, saying he's trying to be patient.
I'm definitely on some patience right now. I'm just trying to, like, with my right now, I'm just trying to build, like, my fan base for real. I don't want it to be on some, like, I blow up on TikTok, and everyone that's hopping wave to wave just happens to jump on mine, then they all leave to the next one.
And even spoken on people hopping on trends.
Really?
Do you feel like it's like that right now? I don't feel
not
like
right now.
It's like that.
Not
Hell
right now.
no.
But like, I feel like there's a possibility of that happening, like without me wanting it to.
Is there any song that has like reached TikTok or anything like that or nah?
A lot of my type beats, like the type beats people make on YouTube.
Facts. I peeped.
Those
been
going viral. Those been going viral.
But he's happy he's been able to inspire kids on TikTok. So to end this out, I can't really say numbers wise what he'll accomplish, but I definitely think he'll score himself some big songs, drop great music, and build an even larger cult fan base. Thanks for listening. Check out part 1. I'll link it in the comments and description. Have a nice day.
Yo, bro, play me, bro. Huh? He's a kid, bro. Play me.
I bet. Nah.
Let's go.
Bet.
Oh, say sorry. Give me my phone.